What's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Carbide Air 240 MicroATX case from Corsair, the mini-me of the Air 540. The case comes in at 12.5 inches tall, 10.2 inches wide, and 15.5 inches long, weighing at 12.35 pounds. The front panel comes with a rotatable Corsair logo, a reset switch, hard disk activity LED, power button, microphone and headphone jacks, and 2 USB 3.0 ports. The right side panel comes with a magnetic dust filter, and behind it can support a 120mm fan, with fans not included, so buy one if you want one. Now let's take a look at the left side panel, which comes with this really big acrylic window so you could see all your beautiful components, and these 2 thumb screws that come off with the side panel. Yeah, shiny window. Yeah, so shiny, so cool. On the inside we see black powder coated metal, a big CPU cutout, as well as 5 rubber grommets for passing cables through to the other side. In front we see 2 pre-installed Corsair AF120 fans, but you can also take them off to replace it with a 240mm radiator. The case also comes with another 120mm fan at the top in exhaust position. Corsair was cool enough to provide 8 pre-installed motherboard standoffs. These 8 support MicroATX motherboards, and these 4 support MicroATX motherboards. The case comes with the typical front panel connectors that you can see right here, as well as HD audio and USB 3.0 connector. Taking a look at the back, we see the I/O cutout, support for 2 80mm fans, as well as 4 PCI expansion slots. The case can support power supplies up to 225mm or 8.85 inches, as well as 2 dual slot graphics cards. The PCIe slots are locked in a clamping mechanism. Just open it up and remove the brackets. This whole system is toolless, but you can add screws for extra security for your slots. Now let's look at our right compartment, our secret compartment of our secret box, SpongeBob box. Inside we see our SSD cage, our 3.5-inch hard drive cage, as well as lots of space. Taking a closer look, we see 5 rubber grommets, plenty of cable tie-down points, as well as front panel connectors. In order to access the 3.5-inch hard drive cage, all you have to do is undo the thumb screw and remove the cage cover. Corsair includes 3 plastic toolless brackets that support 3.5-inch drives or 2.5-inch SSD drives. Corsair also includes an accessory kit complete with screws, rubber feet, black cable ties, and an extra motherboard standoff. The hard drive bracket handles stick out a little bit, so the cage cover is extruded a little bit further out to compensate for that extra length. To close off the hard drive cage, all you have to do is match up the teeth, tighten the screw, and you're done. To remove the whole hard drive cage, all you have to do is undo a thumb screw and wiggle it a little bit, and there you go. So sassy. To put it back in, just slide it back and tighten up the thumb screw. Removing the SSD cage is a little bit more difficult, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Now let's go ahead and remove the front panel. All you have to do is push together the clamps. Keep in mind that you have to have both side panels off in order to remove the front panel. With the front panel taken off, we see the 2 Corsair 120mm fans, as well as the bare front panel headers. To remove the top panel, all you have to do is remove these 2 thumb screws. Something that I noticed and kind of confused about is why they come off when the 2 side panels have them attached. On the top we see our pre-installed 120mm exhaust fan, as well as support for another 120mm fan. And finally, we come to our SSD cage. The SSD cage supports up to 3 SSDs at a time. We couldn't remove it before because there's an extra screw holding it in place. Taking apart the Corsair Air 240, we see a lot of potential for a cozy, air-cooled or water-cooled small form factor case. It's compact but can hold a lot of fully sized hardware. I definitely recommend grabbing one of these if you're planning on building something like an HTPC or a regular small form factor PC. To get a more hands-on feel, we're going to be building an APU system based on AMD's Richland A10 6800K, so keep an eye out for that video coming out soon. For more information, go ahead and click on the links in the description. If you liked today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching our overview of the Corsair Carbide Series Air 240 case.